Hi, welcome to the video on how to use the element flashcards, which you can use to sort of study the important elements that you ought to know the names of and at least general locations in the periodic table. So remember, these are the elements that you ought to know. The ones in yellows are the ones that you need to, that are helpful for naming ionic compounds and also covalent compounds. The ones in green are the noble gases, which you also need to know in general. So how do you use this sort of site for that? First thing is they give you options. When you go to the site, how many questions do you want? Do you want 5, 10, 20, 40, all available, whatever. So you can click on how many you want. You can also identify do you want the chemical names and symbols? So the name of the element and its symbol. Definitely click on those. You also could try the atomic number. The atomic number is helpful for knowing roughly where it is in the periodic table, because remember, the periodic table follows the pattern where hydrogen is 1, helium is 2, lithium is 3, beryllium is 4, and so on. So the atomic numbers sort of go in order, snakes around the periodic table. Okay, so you can do that one or not. Okay, and then requires that symbols be properly capitalized. That is a yes. One of the things that you should know by now is that in writing the element symbol, the first letter is always capitalized. So if you look at aluminum, the A is the first letter in the symbol, it's capital A. And then the next letters will always be lowercase. So that's a lowercase L. And that's important because it helps us to, when we're looking at a chemical, a molecule or a compound, it helps us to distinguish where one element or type of atom ends and the another one begins. All right, so once you've done that, you want to go into more options, please. This is the important part, because here you can limit the elements you would like to practice. So as I said to you in the information, you definitely want to do the first 20 elements. I also said you want to do all of the alkali metals, which are the first group metals. And going back here, you can see all of the alkaline, which is the second group. So we would click that, alkaline earth metals. I said in terms of halogens, you want to know all of them. The last one, oganescent, that's a very recent one. So you can either click the box individually that you want. Right, see I'm highlighting them, so these will be included. Or you can click all halogens, but it will also include this last one here. So if you don't want to do it, don't worry about it. Okay, halogens, you need to know them. Okay, so you click on that. Notice the halogens are all highlighted. Perfect. Okay, the next thing is, I also said you need to know some transition metals. So these ones here, from chromium to zinc, then palladium to silver, platinum to mercury, and then lead over here. So again, what you would do is chromium to zinc, you just highlight the ones that you want, and these will all be included in your flashcards. Okay. I don't know, what else did I say? It said gold, mercury, lead. Just go back and just double check, make sure that's it. Oh, and platinum, of course. Platinum is important. Okay, so now you have the elements that you want to be tested on, and now you are ready to start, okay? So here's your setup, and then now they're giving you this element symbol, so you need to know it. Oh, Hg, that's mercury. Okay, check my answer. All right, now, okay, so if you want to have more options, you can always click on next question, please. Tell me more about, maybe you want to learn more about it. Maybe you want to start all over with the same settings or with different settings. All right, so maybe if you want to just study, if you go back, start over, maybe you're like, I just want to focus on the halogens. So when you go to more options, please, maybe you don't want to do all of them at once, but maybe you just want to focus on the halogens. You click on those. And it'll focus just on testing these. Okay, so anyway, so I hope this video was helpful in how to use this very useful tool, so you don't have to make your own flashcards for memorizing these elements. All right, that's it for this video. Have a quality day.